Today's video from Sharp Help, we're taking a look at EJ or Electronic Journal Report Reading and Resetting on the XE-A213 register. So obviously this machine only has one printer, so you have a choice when you set it up. You either have it set to work in receipt or journal mode. If you use it in journal mode, then this video is not really relevant. You just won't get any receipts out of the machine, but you don't have an EJ because you're using the printer as a journal. If you're watching this video, you've probably got the printer set up to be receipt, so you have an EJ. Basically every single transaction the till does, whether it's a sale, a piece of programming, a refund, a void, a report, all that data is logged on the EJ. Depending on how the machine's set up, you'll have between 8,000 and 9,000 lines of electronic journal. At some point, however you do it, you need to print and reset that information, because if you reach 9,000 or 8,000 lines, then you get warning messages and then eventually an error message saying that the EJ is full, and you will not be able to use the machine until you print and reset that data. There's a couple of different ways of doing it. I've got a video showing you how to automate that procedure, so it demonstrates how to set your Z1 daily report to force the EJ to print and clear. That's my recommendation, because you get the data every day and it never builds up into a problem. The other way of doing it is basically you can manually run the reports. So if you've got access to the manual, I'd recommend reading page 83 because it breaks down the information about the EJ and it shows you the different reports to run. The biggest danger is to run the non-resetting version of the report. So if you've got, say, 5,000 lines in your electronic journal and you read it rather than reset it, you get the same amount of information print out, which may to you be a waste of till roll paper because you're not interested in information, but you don't reset it. So here you've got 700x TLNS. I'll run the report because I've hardly got any sales data in mind, so it'll be quite a short report. This information is the total EJ. So yeah, I've just cleared mine down, so mine is a really short report. But if you're getting the error message, you'll now have a report printing out for probably about 10 minutes with 8,000 lines on it, and it will not reset, so it won't clear the information down. The version of your report you need to do is the one immediately beneath it, which has the decimal point in. So it's 700 decimal point multiply and then the TLNS button. So it's the same information. Yours will be a lot longer because you'll have a lot more sales information than I do, but crucially it resets the data. The only other report you could do is to read the last 10 records, which is useful if you've had a recent problem on the register. So someone's queried a transaction, said that you've given me the wrong item or the right change hasn't been handed out. So you can run that report by putting in 710 multiply and then the TLNS button. Obviously mine isn't a very good example because there's no data in there, but it shows you that it's possible to look back at a transaction. The theory of that is obviously if you've got a twin roll register, you'd have the journal in front of you to be able to look back and check a transaction, check what was done on the till, but this one does give you the option of reading the last 10 sales transactions. Remember, once you're finished with your reporting, turn the key back to the reg mode so the till's ready to use again. For more information on the XE-A213 and other Sharp cash registers, you can check out the video links appearing on the screen now. You can subscribe to this YouTube channel, or you can visit sharphelp.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.